What's the biggest thing that you enjoy from karting?
Well, there's many aspects to it which I enjoy, but I don't know why, but I sort of really enjoy the adrenaline rush of it. So like, for example, going into a heavy braking zone, into a hairpin, or like going like there's a corner here where you've got to try and get it flat out, and it's just so much like fun when the adrenaline kicks in and you just got to go to yourself, come on, we're doing this flat out, and it's really good.
Racing's very much in the family, isn't it? You're like the third generation collard to be getting behind a wheel. Has that been a big benefit and a plus for you?
Yeah, because my granddad and my dad have done it, and they've like experienced the lower tiers of karting. Dad was able to teach Ricky a few things, and now Ricky's moved up into cars. I've got I can get a lot of feedback from my granddad, my dad.
What's been the biggest thing you've learnt this year, do you think?
Well, considering I didn't do much racing last year, this year I've just learned like so much about my racing craft and like what to do in certain situations, and it's just been a real experience, like building up my experience and just like knowing what to do in certain situations. It's been a real character building year.
And how have you bonded with the team?
We joined the team quite late, like a sort of like a late last minute thing, in the first round of Super 1. So we just bumped into the first round of Super 1, and it's a really good team. There's so many teams out there, you've got so many options. Within like the top 15 you could have a good 5-6 teams, which are all really competitive. And I think I'm in Coles, and I think they're one of the best out there.
Well, I've been watching you this morning, and it looks like you have to get your hands fairly dirty here as well. They expect you to do some hard work too.
Oh yes, it's not just racing. You've got to help out with the mechanics, and it's the whole sort of experience of being a racer. You're not just driving the thing. It's for example the preparation before the weekend. Then if you're in a rush, you've got to help the mechanic. Like just doing little jobs here and there can really help out your mechanics. It is a stressful job.
So what does the rest of the year hold for you?
We've got 2 more rounds of the Super 1 Championship. We've got a few club rounds, and then at the end of this year, because we're planning on doing another year on karting, there's going to be a lot of pre-season testing to prepare myself for next year, because hopefully next year we're bringing in a bit more silverware.
So what do you eventually want to end up doing?
Well, I've sort of got a little life plan. I would like to end up doing Australian V8 supercars, because
wow.
you could see everyone in this grid saying I want to be an F1 driver, and I have nothing against that, but you wouldn't be able to find that many drivers in here doing what I want to do, so you'd have a million racers trying to do one thing with a grid of 35, 36 karts, and you've only got like half of that trying to achieve one dream. So I would like to go up the route of touring cars and just make one big jump over to the side.
So looking at the sport in general and the motor racing scene as it is, what is it about this sport that you love?
Well, like my dad says this very regularly, we've got racing in our blood. It's just the whole experience. It's not necessarily just being out in the car. It's for example the people you meet. I've got really good friends in my team, and it's just such a great experience in general.
You having fun?
Oh yeah, all the time. Really, really good.